Hi there people, it's Uberman UK. Now, do we buy a car or do we rent it? Now, the question doesn't just concentrate on a taxi driver or Uber driver, it concentrates on everybody who owns a car or rents a car. Now, what is your best, to buy it or to rent it? Now, let's think logically. Let's forget about the taxi at the moment. Let's look at your car, what you're driving at the moment, if you are driving one. What's outside your house, what's parked on your driveway, what's round the corner from your house, wherever it's parked. Is it on finance? Have you bought it? Or are you renting it? Now, most people buy it, don't they? Or on finance, which is mostly the same thing. There's not many people who actually rent it, because renting is good for short term, okay? I agree, for a couple of months, or if your car's broke down or someone smashed into it, heaven forbid, or it's just not working, or you just want to try to drive a car for Uber and you try it for 1 or 2 months, well, maybe it might be a good idea for that situation. But in generally, if you're going to use it long term, definitely not, because whatever the weekly or monthly payment is, you're just getting that money and throwing it in the bin. That's what you're doing, people. But if you buy a car, you get it on finance or you pay cash, whatever your preference, it's yours. End of the day, if you paid all your payments or you pay it in full, it is your car. So in 2, 3 years, 4 years down the line, when you've paid all the debt off for the car, it's yours, and you don't have to pay anything. So you've got to think long term, especially if you're becoming a taxi driver or you're just using it for personal use. I would always recommend you buy a car. Now, to get a new one or you get a second hand, yet again, the same things happens again. You go to a dealer, a new car is extremely expensive. But if you're going to use it for 10 years, you're going to get a bargain. So if you get a car, let's just say for 10 grand, and you use it for 10 years, it might not last 10 years. It's a bargain. It's worth it. It really is. But if you're only going to get a car for 1 year and trade it in for another one, it's a waste of time. It is complicated, it's like a minefield. You've got to make the right decision. So let's just concentrate on the taxi now. So if you're going to buy a taxi for your Uber business, and you're going to get a brand new one, you go to the showroom and you say, I'll have that one please, I'll test drive that, look at all the features on that car and I want it. Now, if you haven't got the money to put down, they think, ching, 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 let's give him the loan from us. Don't do that, people. Whatever you do, don't get a loan from the dealer, because you're going to pay more in the end run, because the APR is going to be higher, because you've gone to the dealer, and the middleman will take a slice. What is the dealership? So people, cut out the middleman, because you have yourself who wants to buy the car, then you have the middleman, what is the garage or the dealership, and then you have the loan company. So what's happening is, them two people, the loan is giving the middleman some money and then charging you, the person who's buying the car, for the middleman. So cut out that middleman, get rid of it. The trick is, now everything's easy online. Go online and look for a loan. Usually get the cheapest possible deal, because at the end of the day, money's money, no matter who you get it with. So go online, go on these comparison websites, there's loads about there for loads. Get the cheapest deal, and then end of the day, there you go, you've got your money, and then you can go to the showroom and go, can my car please, there's the money, walk out. There's no middleman to pay at all, because you've cut him out, you've done it yourself. And all it takes is 15-20 minutes work to cut out middleman. You could save £1,000 that way. And if you are owning a business, an Uber business, you want to keep your repayments lower as you possible, because that counts as an expense end of the day, and you don't want to keep paying high expenses because you've got so much to pay out before you give yourself a wage. So if you can lower your monthly payments for a new car by getting a loan online, do that, people. See, I do all these videos to give you lots of information so I can get you people to make more money for yourself and your family, because that's what you're doing at the end of the day for. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your little boy, your little girl, or your wife, or you could be doing it for the pub, or you could do it for your gambling, or whatever you want to spend your money on. But I'm giving you the best advice. Cut out middlemen. Cut out the middleman or the middle woman. We can't be sexist in this day and age. Cut out them, and you could save yourself £1,000 a year. And with all these little tips I'm giving you, you could save a nice bit of crust for yourself. Right, to people, I'll give you all the information I can. It's Uberman signing out.